Your brain is destroying your future. Right now, at this very moment, your brain is running the same patterns it ran yesterday, the same thoughts, the same fears, the same limitations. Tomorrow morning, you will wake up and think the exact same way you thought today. And the day after, and the day after that. You are stuck in a mental prison and you don't even know it. But tonight, that ends. Tonight, I will teach you how to reset your brain while you sleep. By tomorrow morning, you will think differently. You will see differently. You will be different. I am Nikola Tesla, the man who gave you alternating current, the man who dreamed of wireless energy transmission, the man who invented the modern world. But what they never told you is how I did it. They think I was born a genius. They think my mind was naturally superior. They are wrong. I discovered something, a technique, a method to reset the brain every single night, to wipe clean the mental patterns that keep ordinary people ordinary, to reprogram the neural pathways while the conscious mind sleeps. This is not theory. This is not philosophy. This is engineering, brain engineering. And when I died in 1943, they came for my papers, the FBI. They took everything, my research, my journals, my secrets. They classified it all. Do you know why? Because if everyone knew how to reset their brain every night, the world would change. People would stop accepting their limitations. They would stop being controlled. They would become dangerous, free thinkers, free creators. But I am going to tell you anyway, tonight, right now, if you are ready. If you are not ready to wake up tomorrow as a different person, close this now. Walk away. This technique is irreversible. Once your brain resets, you cannot go back to the old patterns. You cannot unsee what you will see. You cannot unthink what you will think. Are you still here? Good, then let us begin. Let me tell you how I discovered this. It was 1899, Colorado Springs. I was running experiments on wireless transmission, high voltage, high frequency, dangerous work. I was not sleeping. 3 days, 4 days, sometimes a full week with only brief moments of unconsciousness. My assistants thought I was mad. Perhaps I was. But one night, something happened. I had been awake for 6 days straight. My mind was fracturing. I could not hold a single thought. The laboratory was spinning. I collapsed on my cot, fully clothed, not even able to remove my boots. And then I fell into the deepest sleep of my life. But it was not normal sleep. Something was different. I could feel my brain reorganizing itself. Like a machine being disassembled and reassembled, thoughts were being sorted, filed, discarded. Old pathways were being dissolved. New connections were forming. I could sense it happening. When I woke 16 hours later, I was not the same man. My mind was crystal clear, sharp, faster. But more than that, I was thinking in ways I had never thought before. Problems that had been impossible the day before were suddenly obvious. I could see solutions that had been invisible. It was as if someone had taken my brain apart, cleaned every component, and put it back together in a better configuration. That morning, I had the insight that led to my wireless transmission breakthrough. Within 3 weeks, I had filed patents that would change the world. All because of that one night, that one reset. I became obsessed. What had happened? Why had my brain reorganized itself? I studied sleep. I studied consciousness. I studied the electrical patterns of thought, and I discovered the mechanism. Your brain is electrical. Every thought is an electrical impulse traveling through neural pathways. When you think the same thoughts repeatedly, those pathways become grooves, deep channels, ruts. Your thoughts flow through the same channels automatically. This is why you think the same way every day. Your brain is literally stuck in electrical ruts. But during deep sleep, something remarkable happens. The brain enters a state where it can rewire itself, dissolve old pathways, form new ones. This is called neuroplasticity, but most people never experience true brain reset. Why? Because they fall asleep wrong. They go to bed with their minds full of garbage, stress, worry, television, social media. The last thoughts before sleep become the pattern for the night. Their brain spends all night reinforcing the same mental ruts instead of building new pathways. They wake up exactly the same, but if you know the technique, if you prepare your brain correctly before sleep, something magical happens. Your brain resets, rewires, reorganizes. By morning, you are thinking in completely new patterns. This is not motivation. This is not positive thinking. This is physical brain restructuring. And tonight, you are going to do it. Now listen carefully. I am going to explain why this works. Your brain has two modes, active mode and reset mode. Active mode is when you are awake, thinking, working, talking. Your conscious mind is in control. The prefrontal cortex is firing. You are using your established neural pathways. The grooves, the ruts, everything you think is filtered through your existing patterns. You cannot think truly new thoughts in active mode. You can only recombine old thoughts in slightly different ways. This is why trying harder does not work. You are still using the same brain pathways. Reset mode is different. Reset mode happens during deep sleep, specifically during the transition from waking to sleeping, and during the deepest phase of sleep. In reset mode, the prefrontal cortex goes offline. Your conscious mind stops filtering. Your brain begins to do maintenance. It flushes out waste products. It consolidates memories. It dissolves weak neural connections. And most importantly, it builds new pathways based on the last information it received before sleep. This is the key. The last information your brain receives before sleep becomes the template for overnight restructuring. Most people give their brain garbage before sleep. They watch television, violence, drama, conflict, or they scroll social media, comparison, envy, outrage, or they worry, money problems, relationship problems, work problems. This garbage becomes the template. Their brain spends all night reinforcing pathways of fear, limitation, and stress. They wake up with the same mental prison, just slightly reinforced. But if you give your brain the right information before sleep, everything changes. Your brain will spend the entire night building pathways based on that information. New ways of thinking, new ways of seeing, new possibilities. By morning, your neural structure is different. You are literally a different thinker. The technique I am about to teach you does exactly this. It gives your brain the precise information it needs to reset into a higher pattern. This is not belief. This is not faith. This is engineering. You are going to engineer your brain. Tonight, here is the technique. It has 5 steps. Each step is critical. Skip one and the reset will not happen. Do all 5, and by morning your thoughts will be completely different. I will explain each step in detail. Listen carefully. Step 1. Brain dump. 30 minutes before you want to sleep, sit down with a piece of paper, not a computer, not a phone, paper, and write down every single thought in your head, every worry, every problem, every task, every fear, everything. Do not organize it. Do not solve anything. Just dump it all onto the paper. Write fast. Do not stop to think. Let your hand move automatically. This is not journaling. This is purging. You are physically removing the mental garbage from your brain and transferring it to paper. Keep writing until nothing is left. You will know when you are done because your mind will feel empty. Quiet. This usually takes 10 to 15 minutes. When you are finished, fold the paper and put it somewhere you cannot see it. A drawer, another room. It does not matter. What matters is that it is out of your mind and out of your sight. Your brain now knows that those thoughts are stored safely on paper. It can let them go. This creates space for the reset. Step 2. Frequency shift. Now you are going to shift your brain's electrical frequency. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Exhale through your mouth for 4 counts. Hold empty for 4 counts. Repeat this 10 times. This breathing pattern does something specific. It shifts your brain waves from beta waves, which are active thinking waves, to alpha waves, which are relaxed and receptive. Alpha waves are the bridge to reset mode. You need to cross this bridge. As you breathe, you will feel your body relaxing, your mind slowing down. This is not just relaxation. This is a measurable shift in your brain's electrical frequency. You are preparing the hardware for reprogramming. Step 3. Template installation. This is the most important step. This is where you give your brain the new pattern. Still sitting with your eyes closed, you are going to mentally rehearse the person you want to become. Not what you want to have, not what you want to do, who you want to be. How does this person think? What is their mental state? Are they confident, calm, creative, focused, abundant? Choose 3 qualities, only 3, more than that, and the brain cannot process it clearly. Let us say you choose calm, creative, and abundant. Now feel what it is like to be that person. Do not visualize, feel. What does calm feel like in your body? Your shoulders are relaxed. Your breathing is slow. Your mind is quiet. Feel it now. What does creative feel like? Ideas flow easily. You see connections others miss. Solutions appear naturally. Feel it now. What does abundant feel like? You have enough, more than enough. Money flows to you. Opportunities appear. Feel it now. Spend 5 minutes feeling these 3 qualities as if they are already your natural state. This feeling is the template. You are programming your brain with a new baseline. When you sleep tonight, your brain will begin building neural pathways to match this template. Step 4. The anchor phrase. Now you are going to create an anchor, a simple phrase that your brain will associate with this new state. It should be short, 5 words or less, and it should be in the present tense. Not I will be, not I want to be, I am. Examples: I am calm and creative, I am abundant and free, I am clear and powerful. Choose one phrase that captures your 3 qualities. Say it out loud 3 times slowly. Feel the truth of it as you say it. This phrase is now anchored to the template you just installed. Your brain has linked the words to the feeling. This will be important tomorrow. Step 5. Sleep with intention. Now you are ready for sleep. Get into bed. Lie in whatever position is most comfortable. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths and say your anchor phrase 1 final time silently in your mind. Then let go. Do not try to fall asleep. Do not try to do anything. Just let your mind drift. As you drift, your brain is entering reset mode. The template you installed is being processed. Neural pathways are being dissolved and reformed. This happens automatically. You do not need to do anything else. Just sleep. Your brain will do the work. By morning, the reset will be complete. Let me tell you what will happen tomorrow. You will wake up and something will feel different. At first, you might not know what it is. The room looks the same. Your body feels the same. But your mind is different. Quieter. Clearer. The thoughts that usually flood in immediately, the worries and the mental chatter, they will not be there. Or if they are, they will feel distant, weak. Instead, you will notice new thoughts, thoughts you have never had before, ideas, insights, solutions. They will appear naturally, easily. This is not magic. This is your new neural pathways coming online. As you go through your day, you will notice more changes. Things that used to trigger you will not. Problems that used to overwhelm you will seem manageable. People will notice something different about you. They will not know what, but they will sense it. You are operating from a different mental frequency. This is the reset. But here is what most people do wrong. They experience the reset once and think they are done. They go back to their old habits. They stop doing the technique. And within days, the old neural pathways rebuild themselves. The mental ruts return. They are back where they started. This is why the technique must be done every night. Not sometimes. Not when you remember. Every single night. Each night you reset, you dissolve a little more of the old patterns and build a little more of the new ones. After 7 nights, the changes become noticeable. After 30 nights, the changes become permanent. After 90 nights, you are a completely different thinker. This is not exaggeration. This is neuroscience. The brain you have in 90 days will be structurally different from the brain you have now. New pathways, new connections, new thoughts, new possibilities. Now I must give you warnings. There are things you must not do. If you do these things, the reset will fail, or worse, it will reset you in the wrong direction. Warning 1. Do not use screens before the technique. No television, no phone, no computer. For at least 1 hour before you begin, stay away from all screens. Why? Screens emit blue light. Blue light tells your brain it is daytime. It blocks the production of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that triggers reset mode. Without it, your brain cannot enter the deep states necessary for restructuring. Screens also fill your mind with information. Random information, other people's thoughts, other people's problems. This garbage becomes the template instead of the one you intentionally install. If you must use a screen, use blue light blocking glasses, but better to avoid screens completely. Warning 2. Do not skip the brain dump. I know it seems tedious. I know you want to jump straight to the installation. Do not. The brain dump is not optional. Your mind is full. If you do not empty it first, there is no space for the new template. It is like trying to pour water into a full glass. It just spills over. Nothing goes in. Empty the glass first, then pour. Warning 3. Do not use someone else's template. Do not copy affirmations from books or videos. Do not use phrases because they sound good. Your template must come from your own sense of who you want to be. Your brain knows when something is authentic and when it is borrowed. Borrowed templates do not stick. They slide off. Only install templates that resonate with your deepest truth. Warning 4. Do not expect instant transformation. Yes, you will feel different tomorrow. But complete brain restructuring takes time. Neural pathways are physical structures. They must be built molecule by molecule. This happens over weeks, not hours. Trust the process. Do the technique every night. The results compound. Warning 5. Do not tell everyone about this. When you experience the reset, you will be excited. You will want to share. Do not. Most people are not ready. They will doubt. They will mock. Their doubt will create doubt in you. Doubt disrupts the reset process. Do this in silence. Let your results speak. When people notice you have changed, when they ask what you did, then you can tell them, not before. Warning 6. Do not skip nights. Consistency is everything. 1 night off erases 3 nights of progress. The brain needs repetition to make new pathways permanent. Missing nights tells your brain the new pattern is not important. The old patterns will rush back in to fill the void. Set a reminder. Make this non-negotiable every single night. Warning 7. Do not use this technique for harm. The brain reset is powerful. It will restructure your thinking toward whatever template you install. If you install anger, violence, revenge, your brain will build pathways for those things. You will become more of that. This is not a toy. This is a tool. Use it to become better, wiser, more loving, more creative. Use it to serve, not to dominate. Let me tell you what happened to me after I discovered this technique. I used it every night for 40 years. Every single night. My brain became something extraordinary. I could hold multiple complex problems in my mind simultaneously and see the solutions. I could visualize inventions in complete detail before building them. I could recall entire books word for word. People called me a genius. They said I was born different. But I was not. I built that brain, night by night, reset by reset. You can do the same. You have the same brain hardware I had, the same potential. The only difference is whether you use it or waste it. Most people waste it. They go to bed the same person every night and wake up the same person every morning. They live the same year 70 times and call it a life. But you are not most people. You are here, you are listening, you are ready. Tonight you will begin. You will dump your mental garbage. You will shift your frequency. You will install your template. You will anchor it with your phrase. You will sleep with intention. And tomorrow morning you will wake up different, not completely transformed, but different, a little clearer, a little stronger, a little more like who you are meant to be. And tomorrow night, you will do it again, and the night after, and the night after. And 90 days from now, you will look back at the person you are today, and you will barely recognize them. That person will seem small, limited, trapped. But you will not be that person anymore. You will have reset, rebuilt, become. This is not a promise. This is a law, the law of neuroplasticity. Use it or lose it, change or stagnate, reset or repeat. The choice is yours, but you must choose tonight. Because tonight is the only night you have. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow is not here. Only tonight exists. Only this moment, only this decision. Are you going to bed as the same person you have always been? Or are you going to reset? I know what I would choose. I know what I did choose. Every night for 40 years. That choice made me who I became. This choice will make you who you will become. The technique is in your hands now. I have given you everything. The rest is up to you. Go now. Find your paper. Dump your mind. Shift your frequency. Install your template. Anchor your phrase. Sleep with intention. And tomorrow, wake up new. The world is waiting for who you will become. Do not make it wait any longer. Begin tonight.